Hello world, Geriatric Geek here. How in the heck are you? I hope you're doing great. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today is Wednesday, the March 1st, 2023, the first day of March. It's a beautiful rainy day here in North Las Vegas. Uh, Ever since I got up at 6 a.m. this morning, it has been raining, and I am happy about that. The more rain we get, the better. Just hopefully it's not hopefully there's no people in town that it's ruining their time here. But I don't think that's possible. I mean, it's not raining that hard, but it's raining. So anyway, hope you guys are doing good out there. Hope you're staying safe wherever you are. Today I have an out and about movie haul to share with you guys. Yesterday, of course, I went out. If you didn't see my yesterday's video, my out and about, feel free to go watch that and hit the like button if you would. Anyway, I want to show you what I found while out and about and talk a little bit about them. And yeah, that's what we'll do. Yesterday was an amazingly good day. An amazingly good day. Man, there literally, well, not 90% of the things that I had on my list I found in the stores. Not that I bought them, but they were there. So anyway, the first thing I got was not released yesterday. It was released, years ago, I suspect, but something I've wanted in my collection for a while, and it wasn't the right price. But for $10, I did get the complete series of The Flash. That's right. This is the 1990 to 1991 Flash. Um, it's kind of misleading. It says complete series, but it only lasted for one year or one season. 22 episodes, I believe. So yeah, it's got John Wesley Shipp as Barry Allen, the Flash. But I enjoyed this show. I watched this show when it was on, and I remember my kids liking it too. So I kind of wanted it in my collection. I saw it on the Walmart shelf there for $9.99, I think. I said, "Yep, you're coming home with me." Life in the Very Fast Lane. It says, "Whoosh! The origins and exploits of the crime-fighting DC Comics superhero come your way at lightning speed in this 22-episode live-action series. John Wesley Shipp portrays Barry Allen, a police crime technologist endowed with sudden talents after a fluke lab accident. He pledges to use his new powers for good, powers that include ultra-speed reflexes and the ability to vibrate his molecules so rapidly he can pass through solid walls. Amanda Pays is medical researcher Tina McGee, who monitors Allen's accelerated metabolism and guards his secret identity. The trickster, Captain Cold, the ghost, and inventors, mad inventors. Central City is rife with criminals. Man, I can't read. Now there's a hero to keep pace with them. He's called the Flash, and in our era of instant communications, he's more in step with the times than ever. The Flash. Can't wait to check this out. Let me know down below if you guys saw this when it was on TV. It was on CBS, by the way. It was on CBS. Next up, still supporting my man, Bruce Willis. That's right, I had to pick up Detective Night. Detective Night. I picked this up in Best Buy yesterday. Detective Night is R-rated, 91 minutes from 2023. It's an action thriller. This is the third and the final in the Detective Night trilogy. Also, Bruce has, from what I've been able to read, Bruce only has one more movie that it's going to come out, and it's called Assassin. Hasn't come out yet, but it's in the works apparently, and that'll be his last one. Of course, he did have the recent medical diagnosis of wasn't aphasia. Well, it was a part of aphasia, but prefrontal dementia or something terrible. And anyway, only the best to Bruce, so I like to support Bruce, so I picked this up. Bruce Willis stars as Detective James Knight in this final tense chapter of the trilogy. Knight's last-minute assignment to the Independence Day shift turns into a race to stop an unbalanced ambulance EMT from imperiling the city's festivities. The misguided vigilante, playing cop with a stolen gun and uniform, has a bank vault full of reasons to put on his own fireworks show, one that will strike dangerously close to Knight's home. Nice little slippy dip on there, too. Ooh. And it has a digital code. So there you go. Next up, also from Best Buy yesterday, the Blu-ray and digital. It's called Betwixt Now and Sunrise. This Betwixt Now and Sunrise is not rated, 79 minutes from, and this was released apparently, well, yesterday, but this is what let's see. Francis Ford Coppola directed this way back in oh man, I'm having a brain fart here, 2011, but it was called Twixt at that time, just Twixt, Twixt. So, like I said, it was directed by Francis Ford Coppola, and this is the re-edit and restoration of the Twixt movie. So, this is not a new movie by any means, but it is re-edited and reimagined, if you will. So, it has Val Kilmer, Bruce Dern, and Elle Fanning. So I thought, what the heck, I think I kind of remember seeing it in the past, but I don't remember it really well. So I thought, what the heck, we'll pick this up, give old Francis Ford Coppola another try at his work. When struggling supernatural fiction writer Hal Baltimore, played by Val Kilmer, arrives in an isolated small town as part of his book tour, he hears about the local lore of vampires and an infamous mass murder. Eager for inspiration, Baltimore is swept into a surreal fever dream of eccentric characters, from the oddball sheriff played by Bruce Dern, to the ghost of a young girl played by Elle Fanning, to visions of Edgar Allan Poe played by Ben Chaplin, that forces him to confront his own troubled past. Written, directed, and produced by Oscar winner Francis Ford Coppola, this personal, authentic cut, available on Blu-ray for the first time, is a visually stunning work from a master storyteller. It also has, as a special feature, Twixt, a documentary by Gia Coppola. There you go. If you guys have seen any of these movies already, or TV shows, let me know down below what you thought. And yeah, so anything with a dinosaur on the front, I'm probably going to pick up. This I got through. I pre-ordered this from Amazon. It's called "It's Not a Wolf." Look at that. We got a dinosaur. It looks like on the front. So I'm gonna pick it up. I'm a nut for dinosaur movies. What can I say? It's Not a Wolf is 83 minutes long, from 2022. It's an adventure horror movie. This is an Italian film. Glauco is brought home after living in solitary confinement. Along with a young girl from the neighborhood, Laura, she will face a monstrous threat that goes beyond logic. Okay. It also has bonus features of behind the scenes and graphic novel creation. Interesting. So an Italian film I know nothing about, put out by Bayview. Bayview. But it's got a dinosaur on there. Now this was something my wife wanted, so I picked this up for her. I got this on Amazon also. It's called God's Country. God's Country. R-rated, 101 minutes, from 2022. It's a thriller, put out by IFC Films. Sandra Guidry, a professor living and working in a rural college town, discovers a red truck parked in her driveway and soon learns it belongs to a pair of local hunters seeking to enter the forest behind her house. Sandra turns them away, politely but firmly, but they won't take no for an answer, and soon Sandra finds herself drawn into an escalating battle of wills, with catastrophic consequences, based on the short story Winter Light by acclaimed author James Lee Burke. There's a bunch of special features too, a commentary and a couple commentaries, deleted scenes. So, a thriller. My wife saw this was coming out and she said, "Would you pick that up for me?" I said, "Sure." So we'll probably watch this one together. Looks kind of ominous, or there with the guy with a gun there behind her. We'll see. We'll see. That was rated a lot. About 60% of the people who watched that on IMDb liked it. So there you go. Now, my wife said, "Look, you don't get enough stuff for the grandkids." Hence, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. On 4K. The Last Wish on 4K is PG rated, 113 minutes. Of course, this is an animated adventure from 2022. About 80% of the people who watch this like it. Now, I'm a big Shrek fan, and I did like the first Puss in Boots, so this was a no-brainer. Grandkids or not, I would have probably gotten it. This is a sequel to the 2011 Puss in Boots, sixth in the Shrek franchise. Of course, Antonio Banderas and Salma Hayek reclaim their voices, or they come back and do voices again in Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots. Everyone's favorite leche-loving, swashbuckling, fear-defying feline, Puss in Boots returns in a new adventure from the Shrek universe as the daring outlaw discovers that his passion for peril and disregard for safety has taken their toll. Puss has burned through 8 of his 9 lives, though he lost count along the way. Getting these lives back will send Puss in Boots into the Black Forest to find the mythical wishing star on his grandest quest yet. With only 1 life left, Puss will have to humble himself and ask for help from the former partner and nemesis, Kitty Softpaws. They are joined in their journey by a chatty and cheerful mutt named Perro. Together, our trio of heroes will need to stay out 1 step ahead of the fairy tale realm's craftiest crooks, including Goldilocks and the 3 bears. Peril indeed. Nice little slippy dip there. 4K Puss in Boots. Let me know if you like the Shrek franchise and the offshoots. Let me know. Mouth's dry. Alright. We got some Denzel Washington and Ethan Hawke in the building. Do you know what that is? That's right. Training Day. Of course, you can see I got that at Best Buy. It's an exclusive. I love this movie. I really love almost anything Denzel Washington does. So I'm happy to have this. This is, of course, the 4K Steelbook, R-rated, 122 minutes, from 2001, crime thriller. In a powerful departure from his frequent good guy roles, Denzel Washington captured his 2nd Academy Award playing Alonzo Harris, a twisted but charismatic LA undercover narcotics detective who both attracts and repels as he becomes the king of the kind of thug he's supposed to collar. Ethan Hawke plays unseasoned recruit Jake Hoyt, Harris's new partner. Special features, commentary by the director, and yeah, glad to have it on 4K. Can't wait to check it out. Cannot wait to check it out. Now this is a steelbook. Let's open it up real quick. Should have this opened, I know. I apologize, but it is what it is. let's look at this steelbook. J card. There's the front and the bullet-ridden back. Alright. Put this out. SDS. No real disc art, but we do see the guys there. There we go. So just colorful discs, the 4K disc and the Blu-ray disc. Interesting. Alright. So there you go, guys. That's training day on steelbook. Glad to have that. Next up, another 4K. I actually got this early. I got this, amazing enough, on Monday. I couldn't believe it when I came from Amazon. I don't need all the steel books of this one. I am a Rocky fan. Rocky, this is the Knockout collection. All four, Rocky, Rocky 2, Rocky 3, and Rocky 4. Probably my favorites, but I did like the rest also. I wish they were all out on the same set, but anyway, I thought this would be the smartest way to go. And so Rocky is of course a sports drama. Rocky 1 is from 1976. It's 120 minutes long. It's PG rated. I like Sylvester Stallone, especially as Rocky Balboa. 80% of the people that watch Rocky like it. There's no doubt in my mind. It's a really, really good movie. Rocky 2 is 119 minutes long from 1979, PG rated. And in Rocky 2, I remember that his sparring partner was a real-life boxer named Roberto Duran. How many of you guys remember Roberto Duran? Next up, Rocky 3 is from 1982. It's PG rated, 99 minutes long. And then we have Rocky 4. Rocky 4 is from 1985, PG rated, 91 minutes. A little trivia for you. Of course, in 4, Rocky fights Dolph Lundgren's character, and they decide that they're going to hit each other for real, to give it better, make it look more realistic. So ends up after 3 or 4 takes on this one scene, Rocky's taken a whole bunch of punches to his stomach, to his abdomen. He ends up having to go to the hospital because his heart he was getting hit so hard, his heart swelled and caused him to have just very high blood pressure. He had to stay in the hospital for a couple days because they decided they wanted to be more realistic in their fight scenes. So there you go. Happy to have all these Rocky films in my collection. Let's look real quick what it looks like on the inside. This is, like I said, 4K. There's the inside, there's the back. It does come with the digital code also, but just plain black individual 4Ks. And a collection of bonus features on the last disc. So there you go. Rocky. Glad to have this one in 4K in my collection. Let me know which Rocky movie is your favorite. And my last pickup for the last thing I got was the 4K Ultra HD of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's right. This one I got the slipcover one. Didn't get the steelbook one. I didn't think I needed that one, but this is R-rated from 1974, 83 minutes. Of course, this was the start of 9 films in the franchise. this one was, when it first came out, was banned in several countries because of the, the over-the-top violence. I'm kind of more of a fan of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, but hey, I thought 4K, and if they do all of them in 4K, I'll probably get them all. So, yeah, happy to have this. Happy to have this. Violent, confrontational, and shocking, realistic. Director Tobe Hooper's The Texas Chainsaw Massacre terrified audiences in a way never thought possible when it was unleashed on a politically and socially tumultuous America in 1974. Facing a storm of controversy, censorship, and outcry throughout its troubled release, this masterpiece of horror has stood the test of time to become a landmark motion picture with cultural milestones. Now, for the first time, Dark Sky Films proudly presents its director-approved 4K restoration of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, bringing all the scares and the screams into intense, terrifying focus and clarity, making for an immersive viewing experience you won't forget. Whether first-time viewer or long-time fan, this is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre as you've never seen or heard it before. A whole bunch of bonus features on there. I don't think if you can see them, maybe you can. There you go. But yeah, happy to have this. And like I said, I'm a big fan of the franchise. So yeah, can't wait to check it out in 4K. All that gore in 4K. So, oh yeah, it had the. There we go. That's the disc. And a little minimal disc art there. But yeah, there you go. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for my out and about movie haul from yesterday, Tuesday, the 28th of February. Yeah, let me know down below what you thought. By the way, if you have not seen my Sunday video, why not? Go check it out. I'm giving away Strange World. If you just use the word world in the comment section of that video, not this one, that one, you'll be eligible to win this brand new factory sealed copy of Strange World, or the choice of 2 digital codes if that's your deal. So anyway, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, give me a thumbs up, please. Hit the like button. Also subscribe. I would appreciate that. And hit the notification bell so that you know when I drop another video. So, from the rainy North Las Vegas, you guys keep smiling, keep having fun, keep that positive attitude about you, and until the next time, peace.